Guys, what are you looking at there on a table? Well, this is a fun little knife that never got a chance. It never got a chance. It was discontinued at launch. Basically, they discontinued this before they finished shipping the first batch. So kind of rare, kind of interesting. Let's take a look at it from above. So yeah, guys, we're back around to the Crkt Psych. Now, this is the one that I talked about in a previous video. I actually did a short about it earlier because I knew I was going to film this. This knife was basically discontinued at launch. So first things first, we're going to put a spec sheet up here. And I have to tell you, there's not going to be I hoped I could find a spot that had a couple of these in case you guys are interested. I could find nowhere where this knife is available. So I didn't do much with this because, fact being, even though it's a CRKT and they are not a great knife for like collecting, it's kind of rare because it did get discontinued. Like before they even shipped, they were discontinued. So there's a lot of stories as to why. Somebody said it was a quality issue and things like that. I think that it just did not meet the advertisements that they put out. This was listed as a tactical knife on CRKT's website. It was listed that way on Blade HQ. And I think there were just probably too many issues with it along those lines. So I'm not 100% sure why. They listed it as a quality issue. And I got to tell you, compared to a lot of other CRKTs, the quality on this is good. It's really good. So I don't 100% know where that would have come from. So let's take a look at it. What you got here is a nice shaped dagger blade with a big fuller down the middle. You've got some weird jimping, a false edge on this side. It is nice and thin for a dagger. It's not real thick blade stock, and it's been ground fairly well. Big fuller down the blade. G10 handles with steel liners. Really cool pocket clip that's got kind of a skull on it. This is a Ken Steigerwalt design. Ken's a knife maker, knife designer out of Pennsylvania. I have heard of him a lot of times, so this is one of the first designs I've seen. So it is very unique. It uses what's called a glide lock, and the glide lock is simply a slide. You push down on this and then slide that up. And then this becomes the mechanism which you use to rotate the knife down, and then you simply push this back down and it locks in place, and it will not go back up until you push on it. Now I'm doing it with two hands because my thumb is actually sore. I was playing with this before we filmed. But the thought process is that's what you do right there. And it is one-handed opening. It's got a really nice shape and design and things to it. The pocket clip is actually really comfortable. So this is actually one of the CRKTs that I absolutely would like to see. It's got a really nice look to it. It's done, from what I can see, pretty well. It is 8CR, but 8CR is not a horrible steel if you do a decent heat treat. And for something, I think these were $60 when I used the Wayback Machine as to price on launch. We're like $60. It's got a nice little crossguard look to it. But what I think really was the big thing is I think that this, in some design stuff, this was absolutely uncomfortable. Like I said, I have pretty aggressively calloused thumbs and hands from being a knife maker and working and things like that for years, and I still find that uncomfortable. That is very, very aggressive to rub your thumb on, because what you have to do is you got to push down and hold it down, rub your thumb up, and then slide that forward, bring it back down, and do that. So there are a lot of really good things about this knife. I really can't figure out why it got discontinued. So I tried to reach out to CRKT, and I absolutely did try to find Ken Steigerwalt. I sent him a DM on Instagram to try and find out, and it never got read. So I don't know if I found the wrong Ken Steigerwalt or what. But yeah, this is a really interesting design that I just can't put my finger on what would have been the factor that got it discontinued, unless it was simply the cost of manufacturing. Because these glide locks, this is not the first knife that CRKT used the glide lock on. There's been a couple other locks, a couple other knives that had been done in a glide lock. So I'm not 100% sure what would have done it. It could have just been a cost of production, or it could have been that there are a couple little things you can do to screw this up. Like if you get that off like that, the knife will not go all the way closed sometimes, and you get a little hiccup. So But, you know, I'm saying like it's really well centered, and I don't want to bash on CRKT too much. I've had a lot of CRKT knives, but they're not known for super high quality knives. They're known for mass produced knives that you can replace easily, as like this, with like at the $60 price point. So I'm not 100% sure what would have caused that. I find it a very interesting concept. I think it's a really cool knife. So I have to say that I honestly think that it was probably the fact it was touted as a tactical knife and it didn't fit that purpose. And I imagine they had people complain about the discomfort in using this knife. They probably got a bunch back. And like I said, these are not available anywhere. You can't find them. I looked everywhere. There was only one listing on Amazon for this, and it was not even a US listing. I had to use my VPN to find it. Speaking of which, the VPN I use, there's an affiliate link down below. It's 85% off for a holiday, President's Day holiday. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. I don't know exactly what the point would have been to discontinue it. It seemed like it was popular. I saw some people talk about it on some of the chat rooms and things like that, that they would have bought it. So yeah, just to touch base on it, could not find out any more information. So guys, there you go. Not typical of the videos that I do, but it is interesting, and I just wanted to get back around to it. I do like this. So Ken, if you ever see this, reach out to me. Let me know why this got discontinued. Guys, let's turn this around, do some final thoughts, and send you out about your day.
Guys, like I said in the video, I don't understand really why it got discontinued. It could just be cost of manufacturing. There could have been a lot of failures. We may just have like the unicorn one, the one good one that actually made it out of the factory. I don't know. But I do like it, and I've reached out to Ken. If I find out any more information as to why it got discontinued, I will let you know. So that's pretty much it on this one, guys. Just another little fun video. This came from Coyote Trails. Go check out his channel. I'll put a link to his channel below. And there's, like I said, there's all kinds of stuff down below. So guys, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down, but tell me why I can't change the content. If you don't, tell me what you don't like. If you want to support the channel, like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the bell icon. If you hit the bell icon, make sure you set it to all, and make sure you've got notifications turned on your device. And likes are the best thing you can do from any channel. Right now, YouTube is really, everybody's fighting for views. It's really bad right now. So if you like a video, give it a thumbs up. It helps push us up the algorithm. YouTube absolutely does push channels up based on likes. If you want to support the channel financially, ton of affiliate links down below. I wish I could get an affiliate link for this, but I couldn't find one stateside anywhere. So there's just none for sale. But there's a lot of other stuff down below. The Amazon stuff doesn't matter if you're looking for those items. Just go do your Amazon shopping by using one of my links. Click on it and then search the items you're looking for. It doesn't matter whether you're getting aprons or Adobe Paint for your house. It doesn't matter. I still get credit for it. Sports channel doesn't cost you anything. I do also have a membership down below. It's all tier-based. Baseline and premium tier members are automatically entered into giveaways I do on the Gilded server. Premium guys have access to a sharpening tutorial series, but everyone has access to the Gilded server where we all hang out and just goof off, and it's a lot of fun. Coffee Brand Coffee is one of my preferred affiliates, along with Doll Strong Knives. So check those both out and check out the offerings that they've got. Guys, that's it on this one. I love y'all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I'll see you in the next video.